All right, shalom, shalom, shalom. Before I get started, I want to give all infinite praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Hakodash. And double honors to the elders, to the apostles and elder bishops across the four winds of the earth that puts in teaching this truth, and on sincerity and righteousness, as well as your brothers, you Akim, that also puts in teaching this truth. And shalom to the Akwaf and your very few sisters who are being the order and keeping the faith in the last days to doing the y'all need to be doing. And shalom to the Lord's elect, 144,000 and one third. Shalom to y'all as we call ourselves the hopeful elect. All right, coming back to you through the spirit of power, Yahweh Shem Yahushai. We're not a lesson exhortation. The Lord's willing, this lesson is quick and edifying, straight to the point. And I titled it in the spirit because I ain't really have much to go into every time. I really had a video to do. I end up be doing something else, and saying distractions come about. And I just be losing the ideal, man. So, but when this particular um ideal video that I'm doing now came across for me, just I just came back from taking my great grandmother to her little doctor appointment or whatever, and just had to you know just got back from dropping her off and all that. Then, but you know all while I was with her, from what she's suffering, um fucking, and it low key brought Jake to tears. I wasn't, but I'm not going to sit here and front about it. Jake was in tears earlier, man, and no, it's lucky. Hold on, I went to the curl. Fuck it. As I was, as we was leaving the doctor office, then we had to stop at the store, whatever. We had to get her some couple things. Um, she met somebody in the store, and they was talking, and they was talking like my the lady while they was talking, my great grandma and some other lady that saw her at the store, they talking, what I'm saying, hey, how how saying, Jake B. And my grandma just the whole time she just like, who are you? But you can tell from the interaction like they know each other. But my great grandma, she just been saying like the whole time like, who are you? And what's your name? Who your family is, and this and that, the third. And at that moment, I was laughing about it, but when Jake got back to the car, Jake, Jake started thinking heavily on it. Like, Jake, like, I started dwelling on that fact, like, damn, she really forgot. And, for what she's suffering from, she's, she's suffering from dementia, you know? That one disease or illness or whatever the fuck it's supposed to be. She's suffering from that shit bad, man. And it's the conditions and the state of our people as we are in these last days. They're only going to get worse, and you know, but it be those moments where it be catching you off guard and like, damn, you know, and you really can't do much about it, only because what your standpoint and what your purpose is in this truth. you just can't really do anything about it, just to look and watch and just endure through it all, and just knowing the fact that the Lord, the Lord may have something better for her in the long run, but just at that moment, that's when the flesh took the flesh, it basically was the flesh at that moment, man. I know for a fact I would have been good. I ain't wanting to cry. I ain't wanting to damn feel bad because I know, seeing the whole, I know the whole reason of it all, of course, and the truth, why we going through this situation, why we in the predicament, why we in. But it's like, damn, we know that the the sufferings been could have ended if Esau, what really is how the Lord, is ultimately it's all how the Lord wants things to go, man. It's all how the Lord wants things to go, but still, when you read the scriptures, the Lord been had punished his people, man. If you read the book of Lamentations, matter of fact, I'll bring it out as I'm going into it now. I'll bring it out. Lamentations, I believe, chapter 4 and verse. I'm gonna get straight to the point. Verse 22. The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. Right? The daughter of Zion. That's talking about a group of people. It would have said, if it would have said the daughters of Zion, it would have specifically talking about the women of the Israelites, the Israelite women, right? It was specifically talking about our women, but it's not, right? And this, the Lord is specifically talking to the whole nation of Israel, right? The old daughter of Zion, right? The punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, or daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity, because the Lord is finished with all the captivities that He put us through. This our last captivity. This is our last captivity. After this captivity, we gonna receive everlasting life. You know what I'm saying? Of course, the Lord's will, we'll be all that number that receives it. We'll receive everlasting life. And you know, yeah, we won't be in this predicament no more, man. Be able to be in that new covenant, as we is not in right now. We be in that new covenant once the Lord comes back and rests upon us that new bodies, everlasting life, not being able to sin no more, things in that the third, this and that the third, all the reward, the blessings that we will receive, seeing the kingdom, if we continue to endure through this walk that we are in, you know. So this our last captivity after we, do what we got to do on this side, which follow the ways of the Lord, you know, stay on the right path, do the right thing, be a good person, right? Esau furthered that that punishment, basically. Esau finished that punishment. Real quick, I need a let me do something real quick. It's getting hot. So Salaki for this. Salaki. Yeah, that should be alright. Just want to have the air on. But yeah, man. Esau helped further that affliction when the Lord had already said that he's finished with that, man. Lord has already had punished his people, but yeah, Esau just find it where it's pleasing to him to just keep on going with the punishment, to keep going with the oppression, the killing and just the shit that he does, man. You know that he's still continuing to do this day. You know he's still deceiving the masses of the people. After that 1,000 years when he came out of that damn pit, he came back into rulership and and start deceiving the people of who who the Lord truly is. Deceiving all the morals of life. This devil really did a number on this world and how they look at you know just way of life. Way of life. He changed that whole meaning, that whole viewpoint on how life's supposed to be. Got us taking fucking medicine and shit like that. Get fucking GMO, fucking chemical made, lab grown ass shit that supposedly supposed to be good for us, supposed to heal us, and this and that the third, but yet it's still is not actually fixing the problem that is that is embedded in our body to fucking have us in a fucking fucked up state. The disease that Jake be fighting, they giving us pills that would not fucking work at all. It will only just treat the fucking symptoms and not the actual fucking disease or the problem. You know, saying that we got to go to a doctor when we got the internet where we can just look at the problems ourselves and just ask Google what's wrong with us, why this hurting, why do I have knee pain, joint pain, from inflammation in my right arm, having whatever we brothers and sisters, our people be suffering from. When we look up on the damn on Google to see what's wrong, try to get the answers. Then once we get a diagnosis of ourselves or what's wrong with us on the damn, we can do shit ourselves. Just gotta show us what to do. But not Esau want us to fall upon him. Esau want this damn devil want us to trust him and his bullshit. We can't even trust. How can we trust you when you can't even trust your fucking self in the damn government? How? You know? And that's him outside. I was wondering where the hell that damn gospel shit came from. That gospel music, church music, you know. So lucky I should have rephrased that. Let me bring this out one more time. I'm gonna start from the verse 21. Lamentations chapter 4 and verse 21. I'm gonna read this through. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked. Matter of fact, Salaki, hold it. Give me 1 second. I apologize. Um, all right, but yeah, let me read that over. Lamentations chapter 4 and verse 21. And it reads, Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellers in the land of Uz, but now ye dwell over here in the uttermost part of the earth, and that is America, the north, right? Babylon the Great, as the scripture references as. The cup also shall pass through unto thee, thou shalt be drunken and shall make thyself naked. All that the Israelites, the Lord going to pass the same curses that is upon the Israelites, and you're going to pass it upon Edom. You know what I'm saying? Esau, right? The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more, who is he? Yahweh Bashem Shah, our father, right? He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. Same way he referenced, you know what I'm saying, Israel as the daughter of Zion without, you know what I'm saying, the S, he referencing the same as for Edom, saying that he gonna do the same unto the whole nation of Edom. He gonna put the curses, plagues, you know what I'm saying, upon Esau, Edom, and, you know what I'm saying, the whole nation of Esau, Edom, right? Man, woman, and child. Those that don't believe that, oh, the child ain't gonna get it till you older, that no. As soon as they born, they're gonna suffer through that shit. Just like us. We suffer through that shit when we're born. As soon as we born, we cursed. So the same shit gonna be on you fucking devils. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughters of Edom. He will discover thy sins. The Lord is making you fuck boys ass naked as hell, bare with your iniquities, where everything you had done in the dark is coming to light. You know your schemes, even your new world agenda. You know, everybody waking up. I wouldn't say everybody, but there's people waking up to that, seeing that you on some bullshit, you know, with you saying that, oh, we're doing this for the people, you know what I'm saying, just worry about their health, you know, and we just got to make sure everything is running how it's supposed to be. Now, you just want to take over people. You just want to have control and the power over the people. You don't like the way, you don't like the fact that people is living their lives, being happy, you know, doing what they doing, you know what I'm saying? All while you just bloodthirsty. You love money. You just want to be covetous and greedy. That's why you how about Shemal Shai rejected you, nigga. Cause you was a fucking, you really is the child of Satan. You know, it's crazy word, but mm, you just hate it. You know, hate the fact that we in this still in this position, all because you want to live off your little lust. You're allowing people to be the way they is. You're allowing transgenders to just roam around and cuss people out, or because they not accepting them because they the ones that's weird and awkward and living out their little fucking fantasy fairy tales, while everybody just being normal, being the way that they supposed to be. Man and woman supposed to be together. Nah, you know, a woman is not changing herself. She actually being a woman. So, you know, being feminine, a man being masculine, you know, take good care of himself. Nah, Esau just gotta allow people just live out their lust. You know, you could a woman, you could be a man, you could be a woman, right? Y'all can live with the same sex, right? The Lord talks against that. That shit that shit deserve death. But Esau Edom, he allows it. Why? Because this is his kingdom. This is how he wants to rule things. How he sees the Heavenly Father's laws. statutes and commandments, he's seeing as that's like nah. You got to do for the people, man. You got to do for the people. The people got you got to let people live out their lives. And matter of fact, I just been watching the interview from the what one of them guys called. Let me go see. It's a lot. I just been watching those podcast. Um, let's see, Con the channel, their channel is Full Send Podcast, and these guys it just posted the podcast yesterday. Yesterday, they did an interview with Benjamin Netanyahu, right? And I kind of forgot about my point honestly, but it's okay because spirit willing. I've been watching the podcast and they've been interviewing Benjamin Netanyahu, and as all while they was talking, of course Benjamin Netanyahu been doing most of the talking. Listen, when these devils talk and they talk more, what I'm saying, they ain't listen. Something's wrong. Something is wrong. Something is wrong. Something's going on. You supposed to be asking the questions, but yeah, he's just going running out of his mouth, just saying shit that don't really need to be said. Just answer the question, what I'm saying, just be done. Nah, you gotta go on and on and on and on and on. And just saying shit that's not even answering the question itself. This man went on to say that, you know, and this look, I want y'all to go watch that podcast. You will see it. It's the most recent podcast they did. Benjamin Netanyahu said that, you know, the shit that Iran is doing, like they killing all gays and all that. It's his words. They killing the gay people. This basically what he been saying. And he said the word gay, so I'm using exactly how he said. These gay people, you killing the gay women or whatever. They shoot gay women, but our women they he's saying that the women the Israelis the damn I'm trying to explain it to where it's not really confusing. Iran doing the righteous thing as to putting to death all the gay people. Again, I'm using the word as Netanyahu says. They killing gays, or while we're allowing them to be themselves over here in Israel, which is a major red flag. It's a major red flag. You don't see nothing wrong with that, but they supposed to be the chosen people. They supposed to be the chosen people, but you're allowing gays to be amongst the land. You're allowing you're allowing sodomites to dwell on the righteous land where it's not even righteous right now because you heathens is taking part of it. You heathens are plaguing it with y'all bullshit. So right now it's not holy. It need to be cleansed from y'all. So like give me 1 second. All right, so like for that. But yeah, man, just go watch that podcast. He gonna say a lot and a lot and a lot of bullshit. I'm letting you know now. If you're actually looking at it spiritually, and listening to the shit he says a lot of bullshit. He says a lot of shit that's literally, throwing the blame. That's how these devils do. They throw the blame. They always throw the blame card on another nation and claim that, oh, they started it. They are like little ass kids, man. Little fucking kids. But see, this why we need the Lord. This is exactly why we need Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Cause these devils, we can't do nothing the way we is right now, man. We can't. Cause all while we still going through hell, still being oppressed by this devil. Here he is. He's just, playing the victim. This man has always played the victim since Cain. Since Cain. this devil really think he want to get away with the shit that he's doing, and just not, not going to receive no repercussions. I was about to say replication, repercussions for it, man. You devil's going to feel it. I'm gonna just get the scripture. I'm gonna go ahead and end it. I ain't really wanted to make the video too long, but I did want to, quote unquote, vent, so to speak, a little righteous vent. I ain't want to make it too personal about, what I'm saying, what I did and how, how I feel. But I'm pretty sure all the brothers feel this. All the brothers got families that suffering from diseases that, what I'm saying, you know that they can be healed from, you know, but just all around there, it's a lot, man. It's a lot, man. It's a lot. Trust me, it's a lot. Ezekiel chapter 25 and verse 12. And it reads, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, because that Edom have dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance and have greatly offended and revenged himself upon them, right? Because again, remember this damn devil, he's a little crybaby ass little bitch because he sold off his birthright, for a little uncooked meat, uncooked food, that he couldn't just wait for like 20 minutes for, you know. Thus said the Lord Yahweh, because that Edom have dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance and have greatly offended and revenged himself upon Edom. And he damn sure did the same with Northern Kingdom. He done the same with Northern Kingdom. But I should say he doing the same with Northern Kingdom. The same thing that's going on amongst the so-called Negroes, he doing the same thing with the so-called Hispanics and Native Indians. The whole that whole thing about giving the so-called giving the North American Indians fucking smallpox and shit like that. You want to get them close to fucking smallpox? You fucking serious? You devils, man. All right, hey, you devils. Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, I will also stretch out mine hand upon Edom and will cut off man and beast from it, and I will make it desolate from Teman, and they of Dedan shall fall by the sword. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel, and they shall do in Edom according to mine anger and according to my fury, and they shall know my vengeance, save the Lord Yahweh. And just by me and going back to what I was saying about my good grandma, Jay. Like I said, I was damn, tears been falling or whatever. And then, all while that, I was just thinking like the spirit had me to just dwell, you know, at the scripture say they should imagine terror. I mean, let me actually go get that, honestly. Or how the scripture goes. Let me see some. Bear with me real quick as I try to find the scripture. It's in the book of Isaiah, I believe. I know it's in the book of Isaiah, man. Has to be. Why the shit? I want that shit up there. Phone's starting to type slow now. That's how I know it's getting hard. Come on now. Let me do it like this. I can't see it. I can't find it like this. Oh well. Meditate terror. There we go. Salak. Salak. I read it wrong. And I'm gonna just get straight to the point on this. Isaiah 33 in verse 18. Thine heart shall meditate terror. Where is the scribe? Where is the receiver? Where is he that counted the towers? Right. Let me get that in the NOT. NOT, you would think back to this time of terror, asking, where are the Assyrian officers who counted our towers? Where are the bookkeepers who recorded the plunder taken from our fallen city, Salaka? You will no longer see these fierce, violent people with a strange, unknown language. But anyway, the one I want to get is dying, just the main part in verse 18, dying heart shall meditate terror. Meaning we're gonna think upon the ways that how we're gonna think of some medieval shit against y'all motherfuckers, man. You know, we're gonna think of some medieval shit to do to y'all motherfuckers. The torture that we're gonna do to you in the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? If you fuck up our crops, you know what I'm saying? You fuck up my little fruit, vegetables, herb garden, and all that, man. You fuck it up, shit. You gonna get tortured. You're gonna something gonna happen to you, nigga. Going back to Ezekiel chapter 15, it's like a chapter 25, verse 14. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel, and they shall do in Edom according to my anger and according to my fury, and they shall know my vengeance, said the Lord Yahweh. You know, anything that we may think of to do to y'all motherfuckers is after the thoughts of the Lord, man. And that's what I'm saying, y'all don't even know what the fuck that is. You just the only thing you know is what you already hear from the prophets of what we may do, what I'm saying, what we think about doing to y'all motherfuckers. But really, as it says in Micah the fourth chapter, y'all don't know the Lord's thoughts. Y'all don't know the Lord's thoughts. Y'all really don't know. See, y'all don't know that all this shit that we seen from our people and seeing, what I'm saying, in the state that they in, you don't know that's only just fueling that's just fueling the fire. You're fueling the fire and what the shit that y'all doing to us. You know? And we ain't gonna feel sorry. We ain't gonna go boohoo cry or whatever. We ain't gonna hesitate to when that opportunity presents itself, when that time comes, In due time, just know if we get cold, we on the way. Those who have an ear, let them hear. When we get cold, we on the way. When we get cold, we are on the way. Who we? And yeah, that's all I'm gonna grab right there, man. As a matter of fact, since I quoted Michael earlier, let me actually grab that as well. Michael 4 and verse 12. But they know not the thoughts of the Lord, neither understand they his counsel, for he shall gather them as the sheaves into the floor. Arise and thresh, O daughter of Zion, for I will make thy horn iron, and I will make thy hoofs brass, and thou shalt be in pieces many people. Many people. That including the other nations, man. The heathen nations, Ishmael, Moab, Elam, even the Hamites. We gonna get in with their ass again. Y'all don't know what's going on. Y'all truly don't know what's going on. But it actually shows through your actions and how the way y'all react. Y'all truly don't understand what's about to happen to this earth. Y'all truly don't understand what's about to happen to y'all. You devils, you heathens. Shit, I even say the wicked of our people. The wicked of our people. Even they as much as the prophets been preaching, you know what I'm saying, the prophecies that's coming forth, that soon to come to pass, y'all truly don't be paying attention. Y'all truly don't listen. Y'all truly listening. But just know when that time comes, man, that just y'all ass. That just y'all ass. We ain't gonna say shit. We ain't gonna goddamn get in the way of the Lord work or none of that or whatever it may come to pass. The things that soon to come to pass, we all for it. We all for it. We're all for it. And thou shalt be in pieces many people, and I will consecrate their gain unto the Lord Yahweh, and their substance unto the Lord of the whole earth. Now I'm gonna go ahead and end on that one. Um, I didn't want to make it too long, like I said, but this is what this what's coming. This is exactly what's coming, man. And and again, back, I want to make this about myself, but that shit had fucked me up, honestly. That shit had fucked me all the way up in the mind where I was just sitting there like, damn. Well, I won't say it fucked me up badly, badly, but it's just like, damn, man, that shit had me like, we just patiently waiting for that time. Just patiently waiting. Just hopefully we're going to continue to do the will of the Lord and continue to thrive in this truth and just endure, man. Cause this shit got to end. This shit got to end, and the Lord gonna make an end of it. The Lord gonna make an end of this shit, all of it. This wickedness, rebellion, disobedience, all this shit gonna come to an end once the Lord actually you know, set for his men to do what he has them to do. Right? Revelation 13, verse 9 through 10. Right? Anyways, let me go ahead and on that. Lord Winley, I was edified through the spirit of power. How about Shemel was shy. Until the next time, I should Shalom and the Bible ball. Until the next, Shalom. All right, you better stay prayed up, man.